Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker said you should have given me an opportunity to also acknowledge him, because I also battled the crocodiles as a fisherwoman. But otherwise, I just wish to say that he has served us with distinction.
But we'll give you the benefit of doubt.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You know, in this life, you have to find ways of surviving. If you have not been given a chance, you must find a way of squeezing your way in. But I just want to thank Mr. Lekulo for serving us with the distinction. It is not easy to deal with members of parliament. Each of us here predominantly choleric by nature, with very huge egos from here to Timbuktu, but he's been able to manage very well. I wish you all the best, and I wish, may God give you all the blessings.
Yes, Jeanette.
Mr. Speaker, I didn't want to interrupt I have interrupted my whip because, Mr. Speaker, she is acknowledging and accepting that it is very difficult to deal with members of parliament, especially when you are dealing with Honorable Millie Odhiambo. And I remember a time here, Mr. Speaker, when Millie was almost removing everything, if it was not Lekulo.
Mr. Speaker, let me respond to Honorable Junet Mohammed. Mr. Speaker, I'm usually very difficult to deal with because I'm a bad girl. But more recently, especially if you are in the broad-based government, as we are dealing with the, ODM and the other, the UDA, we are in a broad-based arrangement. Mr. Speaker, this is the most difficult thing to deal with in life, because I'm swimming in very unfamiliar waters. Me, I know how to twanga. Hey, Mr. Speaker, hii ni ngumu. But I'm learning. Hii ni maisha mangumu sana. Sorry for mixing, but I'm learning. I'm learning to swim katikati kidogo.
Keep it to Lekulo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, at least when you give me to appreciate Mr. Lekulo, at least that is waters I can swim very nicely around. And I just want to thank you because you have served this parliament with distinction. And as Honorable Junet says very correctly, that most members, because by nature we are predominantly choleric, for those who understand personalities. And because of that, we are very difficult. Even when we are the ones who are on the wrong, we insist we are on the right. So I just wish to, pray for God's blessings. You are retired but not tired, so continue serving humanity. And welcome still to Parliament, offering advisory for the others who will take over. Thank you.
I wanted to close here. Yes, Wambuchomba, 1 minute. Milemba, 1 minute. I want to close here. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for appreciating that I should say something. And I was just wondering, we have had very many national accolades and national awards that we have given to outstanding members of public service. It is my recommendation that, Mr. Speaker, with your permission, because we don't have a Speaker's Award, we recommend the retiring major, the wonderful worker, to get a national recognition and acknowledgement by the government of Kenya.
He has one already.
We would want to recommend that he get another one for handling Millie Odhiambo and Gathoni Wamushomba in this house.
Milemba, 1 minute. I want to close here.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. In the early times of the 80s and 70s, the national schools were very few, and Gabatula was one of them. And Mr. Lekulo, now retiring, was a teacher at Gabatula. It was one of the schools you'd hardly get a chance to teach in. And he is an epitome of how teachers can rise through the ranks. He epitomizes the future of teachers, having led the way as the earliest teacher from a school to parliament to a chief sergeant at arms. We want to wish him well as he goes back to home, and we hope he will continue doing a good service for the community, which is hardly 1,400 people if you look at the census of 2019, but the real El Molos are just about 500, and they face serious challenge of being assimilated by the Samburu and the Turkana.